Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiiba at kakaibang plataforma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techie Mami, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello everyone! Happy Friday! Yes, it's Friday again. And of course, this is my last day of broadcasting this week. Kasi Monday to Friday po lang tayo. And welcome to the show. Whoever's watching there, na hindi ko na naman makita yung pangalan, welcome to the show. And I'd like to take this opportunity to have birthday greetings, okay? Happy birthday to Telly Akuba. She's in America. Happy birthday to you, Telly. And also Ditas Hilario, good friend. Ditas, happy birthday to you. And okay, many more birthdays to come. And also happy birthday to Annabelle, to NB. Annabelle Bonaceda siya ng maiden name. Hindi ko alam married name niya. Happy birthday to you. And of course, other birthday celebrants today. Happy birthday. Tsaka today marks the death anniversary of a very dear old friend, si Rene Garcia ng Hotdog, who's one of my mentors when I was one of my very first mentors in recording. We made several jingles also before in my youth. Kasi past life ko po, if hindi niya natatanong, I once was a singer, right? But then, we made some jingles ni Dennis at saka ni Rene. And my very first recording was with Hidcore. Yung Puro Pangako Lang. Yun yung an adaptation of I Miss the Hungry Years. Yan ang ginawa para sa akin ni Rene at saka ni Dennis Garcia. And I actually also sang with the Hotdog Band for a while. Yan ang aking trivia ng past life ko, everyone. So anyway, death anniversary ni Rene. Today, 3 years na since he passed on this day. So untimely, okay? And one of the OPM legends at icons yan, sila Rene. Ayun nga, and Dennis Garcia also, his brother, passed away the year after. Tragic yan sa family ng Garcia actually, na very close to my heart. They're like family to me. And my kumaring Sara Garcia de la Rosa. Yeah, and of course sila Ate Tita Susan and Tita Gina and Tito Greg, their family, yan ang naiwan ng mga Garcia. Dalawa ng Hotdog Band ang passed away already, which who are Dennis and Rene Garcia. Pero today, death anniversary ni Rene. So to the family, we always will remember and keep Rene and Dennis in our hearts and their music that lives on. Okay? So welcome to the show. Whoever is there na nagpadala ng hearts and stuff, walang pangalan pang umaakyat, so hindi ko alam kung sino. But anyway, welcome to the show. It's Friday. And of course, I've reformatted my show a little bit by making it into my Techie Mommy Talks column before in Bulletin, wherein Of course, we're talking about latest breakthroughs in technology. Most especially sa Filipinas. Tsaka, ayun, we will start reviewing gadgets as well. Kasi may mga email sa akin dyan, okay, yung ginagawa ka before sa Manila Bulletin. Of course, you're welcome to send me the stuff na papa-review nyo, right? Hello there, Angelica Paz. Happy Friday. And yes, have a good weekend ahead of you also. Safe weekend, no, for everyone. So, yan. So, as I was saying, we will be reviewing gadgets, technology, anything, right, in this show also, so that we can better educate or makakuha tayo ng mga latest na balita tungkol sa mga breakthroughs. And looking at the week in retrospect, okay, pag-usapan natin yung mga pinag-usapan natin this past week. Of course, isa na dyan yung mga eskwelahan na nagbukas ng social distancing na na-approve, which is mga back to school, yung medical schools. Ito, after 15 months, the University of Santo Tomas Faculty of Medicine and Surgery in Manila resumed face-to-face classes on last June 9, 2021. Medical and health institutions appealed to bring in their students, especially those graduating kasi, for hands-on training and laboratory classes. Talaga naman kasi, hindi mo naman pwede aralin online yung pagdadissect tsaka yung mga lab. Ano ba yun? Kahit na dentista, di ba? Pero actually, may virtual dentist na rin. Pero, Diyos ko, paano mo gagamutin yun? Hindi ka live. Anyway, so yan yun. Magandang balita, yung UST, yung kanilang medical students returned to school to do their lab work, especially yung mga nag-graduate nung graduating nitong past 2020 to 2021 school year. Okay? Ano pa ang pinag-usapan natin this week? Ito na, okay, sa Manila, meron na silang yung mga IDs, pero hopefully, diba, dapat September, lumabas na rin yan, tsaka yung back check, yung app, na para malaman kung bakunado ka na, they're gonna give you a QR code para yun ang papakita mo. Tsaka rin, of course, yung mga ID ng nabakunahan na dapat maganda naman. Tsaka naka-computerized na lahat, right? So, sabi ni Sherwin Gatchalian, most of the 93% or was it 80% ng data napasok na para magkaroon ng, like a main ID showing that you have been vaccinated. Alright? So, ano pang good news in technology, breakthrough ng Filipino is itong Maya 3 and Maya 4, those cube satellites, okay? Meron tayong follow-up news about that. Okay? Yung cube satellite na nilaunch na internationally, alright? Merong magandang balita about it. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just, diba nilaunch yung cube satellites na yan, I think August 31. Yeah, the Filipino-made CubeSats launched internationally sa space station, okay? So, may magandang balita dyan. According to Manila Bulletin, yesterday, the Filipino-made CubeSats launching to International Space Station was lauded diba? Japanese ambassador to the Philippines, Koshikawa Kuzuhiko, kahapon congratulated the people behind the successful launch of Philippine-made Maya 3 and Maya 4 cube satellites, or CubeSats. Okay. Meron ba ako dyan, Wala akong video, wala akong graphic. Well, yun na nga, itong Maya 3, Maya 4, okay? So the Japanese ambassador congratulated the people behind the successful launch of the Philippine-made Maya 3 and Maya 4 CubeSats to the International Space Station, calling it a new high in the Japan-Philippines cooperation. SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket's Dragon, the cargo containing the Maya 3 and Maya 4 CubeSats, successfully docked to the International Space Station on Monday, on August 30 at 10:30 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. Japan-Philippines cooperation reaches a new high as Philippine-made CubeSats Maya 3 and Maya 4, developed in partnership with QTech, successfully arrived at the space station on August 30. Di ba? Congratulations sa atin. At natuwa rin ng ang Japanese ambassador at kinongratulate tayo. At congratulations nga naman sa atin. Okay? Weighing approximately, teka, mayroon akong picture. Nakita ko sa iyo yung itsura. Kung ganito pala talaga kaliit, I was wondering kung talagang nakita ko yung 10 centimeters lang. Well, talaga nga siyang maliit. Alright, so let me just show you the Maya 3 and the Maya 4. I gotta show it to you, okay? Sandali lang, ha? Hindi ko yan nakuha kanina, eh. Okay. You just gotta see this, okay? Ayan, sandali lang. Pasensya na. Okay, let me show you. This is the Maya 3 and Maya 4 na ang mga gumawa, mga taga-UP. Mayas, okay. Alright. Okay, let me just pick it up, okay? Okay, palitan natin to. Okay, ito yung Maya 3 and Maya 4, alright? Kunin ko lang. These are the cube satellites that were launched sa Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Sa NASA. Okay. Let me just show you. Sorry. Pasensya na. Hi, Angelica. Hello, whoever else is watching. I cannot see the names. Where's my satellite? Where are my satellites? Where is it? Where are the satellites? What happened? Ba't wala yung satellite ko? Oh. Alright, I know why. It went to another place. Where is it? Wait a minute. Sorry ha. Pasensya na po. Naguluhan lang ako sa napunta yung... Wait a minute, ha? Hold on. Nawala tuloy yung face ko. Hold on. Anyway, so these cube satellites were launched already last Monday. August. There it is. Okay. I got it. Okay, I know now where it is. Okay. So let me just show you the itsura nitong cube satellites. So first, cute na cute sila. Okay. Kasi ang liit talaga eh. Alright, there it is. Ayan, okay, ayan. Oh, there you go. There's the Maya 3 and Maya 4. Alright? Kita nyo? Ayan, ang Maya 3 at Maya 4 na satellites, okay? Alright? So going back to what I was saying, once released from the ISS, the International Space Station, okay, the CubeSats will move along an orbit similar to the space station at an altitude of approximately 400 kilometers, okay? Itong mga latest CubeSats were built under the Space Science and Technology Proliferation through University Partnerships or STEP Up, okay? Project ito ng Stamina for Space Program funded by the Department of Science and Technology or ang DOST and jointly implemented by the University of the Philippines, Diliman, and the DOST Advanced Science and Technology Institute. Bravo! Collaboration also took place between the UP and the prestigious Kyushu Institute of Technology. Ayan din yung Kyushu Institute, in Fukuoka Prefecture in Japan on the implementation of the nanosatellite development track. All right. Prior to the launch, the PhilSA said na tong mga CubeSats na ito were thoroughly tested naman to ensure that they could survive the launch in harsh space conditions, okay? The team performed space environment tests of the two CubeSats and analyzed the results. Reports detailing the results of various tests were then sent to the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency, or JAXA, for evaluation. After satisfying the set acceptance requirements, yung CubeSats were turned over to JAXA for their launch to the ISS. PhilSA Director General Dr. Joel Joseph Marciano Jr. recalled the time when the Philippines sent its scholars to QTech to work on the May 1, Maya yan, okay. Maya 1 and Maya 2 in 2016 and 2018 respectively, okay, as part of the plan to build and innovate future CubeSats in local laboratories, okay. With the Maya 3 and Maya 4 being lifted to the ISS nitong Lunes, we achieved that proximate objective. This accomplishment spurs us on toward our larger goal of growing local space capabilities and cascading them to industry and society. Sabi ito ni Marciano. Sabi niya pa, I thank and congratulate the scholars, their mentors, and everyone in the team for their hard work and look forward to more Mayas and breakthroughs to come. Talaga naman, we're all looking forward to more Mayas to come. Alright? Ibong Maya. Yan, Maya yan kaya. Maya-Maya. Sabi ko yung maya-maya ay isda. Mahi-mahi yun. Okay, anyway, so yeah. Okay? So that's the news about, in retrospect, over the week that mga breakthroughs and technology na pinag-usapan natin. Meron pa isa. Ito. Alright, thank you. Okay, ito yung maya-maya, Maya 3, Maya 4. Okay, good job. Alright? Okay, so, next naman, ito yung face mask na breathable, as in may parang meron diyan sa face mask na yan, meron siyang voice component para naririnig mo. You can shut the sounds of what you hear. What do you call this? Isa yan sa mga breakthroughs na pinag-usapan natin. Okay? Breathable na, meron pa siyang sound. Ano ba yan? May voice activation or something. But anyway, let's remove that and I'll talk about another one. Another breakthrough, alright? Okay, this is another latest breakthrough. The Abizo OFW. Okay? Ano tong Abizo OFW? Alright, let's find out. Ang Abizo, okay, let's find out what it is. Okay, tapos na tayo sa Filipino CubeSats. Alright? The Abizo OFW. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is based on the news from Manila Bulletin's Tech News. Okay, ang Abizo OFW. What is it? OFW gets immediate help with the use of Abizo OFW app. Okay, this is a new app, all right? According to Tech News, ito ng Manila Bulletin, ang ating source, okay? Earlier this year, Almedo Ed Lopez was directly hired by a water bottling company in Fiji Islands, okay? Tapos na-deploy siya doon on a 1-year contract to work as a quality supervisor. Hopes were high for him in the beginning, but quickly changed after he encountered several misconducts from his employer. Ito maraming OFW sa atin na nadidismaya pagdating nila doon pag napadala sila ng kanilang mga ahensya kasi unang-una, sometimes yung trabahong maabutan nila doon is not the work that was cut out for them or hindi yan ang sinabi sa kanilang trabaho nila. So ito na nga itong case and point, itong si Ed Lopez, Almeida Lopez, ito nangyari sa kanya, right? Sa Fiji Islands. Hello there, Rosnell Macaban. Thank you for joining us this morning. Magandang umaga sa iyo. Happy Friday, Angelica, Rosnell, and the Laca family and the Bautista families that are watching or going to watching the live telecast kasi yun sa my family in Europe, it's too early for them. But anyway, thank you. Welcome to the show. So I was talking about this new app, ang Abizo OFW app. Okay? Itong si Ed Lopez daw, after he got to the Fiji Islands, naka-encounter siya ng mga misconducts ng kanyang employer. Alright? On July 1, 2021, that was just last month, 2 months ago, Lopez responded to a survey sent out by the Abizo OFW app, which he had installed on his phone. The Aviso OFW app is a digital monitoring system that forms part of the POEA's or the Philippine Overseas Employment Agency OFW Global Monitoring Pilot Project spearheaded by POEA Administrator Bernard Olalia. Ang aim nito ay para i-track the accurate number of OFWs at any given time. Parang contact tracing. Okay? As well as monitor information on their deployment location, employers, and working and living conditions abroad. I think this is ingenious because, di ba, marami tayong nababalitaan yan, yung mga nagpapatulfo, humihingi ng tulong sa klolo, namamaltrato ng mga overseas employers nila, di ba? Wala tayong way of keeping them safe unless yun na nga. Of course, some of them, di ba yun yung nag-upload sila ng mga video pag in their free time na humihingi ng saklolo, kay Tulfo or sa Facebook. So itong app na to can monitor them, alright? Through this app, Lopez narrated a detailed description of his situation in the workplace and complained of several grievances, ayan, dahil sa app na to, which include but are not limited to anong klaseng misconduct, verbal abuse, suspension without due process, forcible voluntary acceptance of a 20% pay cut, and 12-hour work days. Oh my gosh. On the same day, Abizo OFW app's response team acknowledged his message and immediately forwarded his case to the proper channels. O yun na nga, kung hindi ka makakapunta sa social media para may ng tulong, itong app na to, ipa-file yung report mo. Very good. I think this is a good breakthrough, right? Very, very useful and very timely, okay? After filing a report sa POEA, a meeting for the issuance of the notice to repatriate for Lopez, spearheaded by Deputy Administrator D.A. Villamor S. Plan of the Welfare and Employment Office of the POEA was conducted. Okay? The notice to repatriate was immediately approved and addressed to Fortune Life Insurance Company, Inc. and Fortune General Insurance Corporation through their partner insurance manager, AAB Management Service and Insurance Intermediaries, where Lopez had purchased his insurance. Although Lopez is a direct hire, okay, and is not required to avail of the compulsory insurance coverage for agency-hired migrant workers, this insurance is also known as the agency-hired OFW compulsory insurance. Oh, di ba pang protection sa inyo to talaga sa mga umaalis. Ito nga, kaya yung mga legit companies, may mga requirements siya na ganyan. Okay, compulsory insurance for OFWs. He deemed it necessary, okay, naisip ni Lopez na to avail of that package that was offered by Fortune Life and Fortune General after seeing its numerous benefits, okay? Affordable rate ito per year and access to Abizo OFW app's features and services, okay? Ang Abizo OFW app na ito allowed Lopez to reach out for help from concerned authorities in a timely manner. Tsaka especially since there's no existing Philippine consulate office dun, within sa location niya sa Fiji Island. So, wala siyang matatakbuhan doon. So, mabuti na lang interactively nakapag-file siya ng report at sumbong. Hindi na kailangan kitulfo. Okay. During the Zoom interview between DA Plan and Lopez, District Attorney Plan and Lopez, Plan pala yung last name niya, pasensya, sorry. It was mentioned that a lot of the OFW's complaints and reports are being filed with the POEA. We've received several reports coming from OFWs through the Abizo OFW app and through this application. We were able to communicate to our labor attaché who has jurisdiction over those OFWs complaints. Tapos, to make sure that they take necessary actions immediately. Sabi to ng DA Plan. Yun na nga, doon sa mga hindi makahingi ng tulong, regular channels, like yung ginagawa nga ng most of the mga yan, yung mga OFW, di ba? Sometimes makikita mo sa Facebook, may nakaka-intrude na or post na nagtatago sa sulok ng bahay, kunyari kasambahay siya or whatever kind of worker, what kind of job, right? Para magsabi sa social media para makarating sa ikinauukulan yung message nila kasi they don't know how to contact. Siguro hindi pinapagamit yung cellphone pagka work hours or yung iba tinatago yung cellphone, walang way. Cellphone na lang talaga ang ano nila to to get in touch with their relatives who are away from them, okay? At saka dun na para makakontak ng mga necessary na kailangan pagsumbungan, pagcomplainan. And with this app, okay, if they can't go through social media, they can just put it there, put the information there. At yun nga, yung kagaya nangyari kay Lopez, nakarating sa dapat makaratingan yung kanyang mga complaints. So, inaksyonan ka agad. Kaya nagkaroon siya ng repatriation benefit. Okay? Okay? As Lopez's case is covered by the repatriation benefit of the compulsory insurance based on Republic Act number 10022, which amends Republic Act 8042, otherwise known as the Migrant Workers and Overseas Filipino Act, MWOFA, of 1995 as amended. He was immediately provided a return ticket. Okay, he was immediately provided a return plane ticket by Fortune General through AB Management Service and insurance intermediaries on July 9, 2021. Aba, ang bilis nun ha. July 1 nung July 1 when Lopez responded to a survey sent by the Abiso OFW app. July 1 siya nag-respond, tapos nung July 9 nakakuha na siya ng ticket pa uwi. Galing, right? That's a week, like a little bit more than a week, few days, but diba? That cuts the time in half ng months and minsan years na nagreklamo or para mapabalik dito. It takes months, several months. And now, ito, 1 week lang, nakakuha na siya ng ticket. Galing. And because nga, insured siya sa Fortune General. Just 8 days after sending an SOS notification, ayun pala, 8 days, through the Abiso OFW app, excuse me, Lopez is relieved to finally come back home to the Philippines and be able to spend time with his family. Si Lopez's cost to airfare to the Philippines from Fiji Islands because of the lockdown was fully covered under the repatriation benefit of the insurance coverage he voluntarily availed of. So yan, sa mga OFW natin na trabahantes or mga workers, it's best to get nga insurance, okay? Para maprotektahan kayo. Ayan, kagaya niyan, wala siyang ginastos. Of course, initial gastos yung ginawa, pagbili ng insurance, pero it pays for itself because nagamit mo yung benefit na ganyan. Right? Very good. So, and through the Abiso OFW app, he was able to get a very timely response sa kanyang flight sa pagreklamo sa mga employer. Abiso OFW pilot program, okay? The actions and series of events that took place dito sa buhay nitong si Ed Lopez, itong case ni Mr. Lopez, okay, hold on, excuse me, itong ginawa ni Mr. Ed Lopez nga, as I was saying, it's only one example, okay? Isa lang tong example of how itong Abiso OFW app at saka ang POEA's OFW Global Monitoring Pilot Project works. So we know that it works kasi totoong storya po ito. At ayan po ang latest breakthrough natin today na yung Abiso OFW app, okay? It works wonders in addressing the plight of OFWs who need critical support against untoward working conditions, as well as other emergencies while being employed outside the Philippines. Okay? So, ang Department of Labor and Employment, ang DOLE, Secretary Sylvester Bello III encourages all OFWs to join the Abiso OFW pilot program, which will be helpful in monitoring your current situations dyan sa abroad, no? Sa ating mga si Tita Marisa, si Tito Jonel Mercado dyan sa Italy, download na po kayo nitong Abiso OFW app, okay? This aims to empower the POEA, ang DOLE, and the Philippine Overseas Labor and Office, POLO, in providing timely responses to OFW's concerns through real-time knowledge of critical data. Okay? Ang pilot program na to is a special project of the POEA Administrator Bernard Olalia, where most OFW issues are submitted and deliberated upon to provide immediate action. And an immediate resolution dito dahil sa Abiso OFW. Okay? Ang Abiso OFW app is an innovative solution that supports the long-standing need of monitoring OFWs, okay, globally through mobile and social networking technology. So again, this is an example of how we can make technology work for us, okay, in a good way, okay, and a very feasible way. Ang Abiso OFW mobile app tracks the arrival and departure of OFWs leaving and arriving back in the country. Okay? It likewise also allows OFWs para i-update ang kanilang mga contact information sa Pilipinas as well as their host country para, meron tayong continuous monitoring during the course of your foreign employment, diba? The platform has an integrated call center. Merong call center service ito managed by Navigate Global Marketing Asia for emergency responses that can coordinate with different government agencies and international emergency service providers which help find solutions para sa ating mga beloved OFWs, kagaya ng case ni Mr. Ed Lopez, okay? Sabi ni Mr. Ed Lopez, I really want to help POEA to spread the information about the Abiso OFW app. I want to discuss and talk personally to other OFWs to get in line with the pilot program. I am seeing a big potential with this app that it can really help my fellow OFWs. Sinabi to ni Ed Lopez at kaya nga pumayag siya na ikwento ang story niya para makatulong at makabigay ng more information sa lahat ng OFWs na gamitin nila itong app na ito na makakatulong sa kanilang situation sa pagtatrabaho abroad, okay? So, sinabi nila ni Ed Lopez that the importance of the Abiso OFW app is really, really critical because he shared his ordeal, di ba, under his former employer sa PG Island. Dito niya nasabi, na kwento, na report, at na-actionan kaagad. Imagine, in a matter of 8 days, he was able to come home. Free, okay, of course, because he had insurance to handle that. Pero in some cases naman kasi, 'di ba, kung may ahensya sila, yung ahensya sumasagot noon. 'Di ba? Lalo na pag minaltrato naman yung kanilang pinadala. Okay? Additional benefits provided by purchasing a compulsory insurance, okay? Yan, kailangan din tayong mag-isip yung mga OFWs na bumili ng compulsory insurance kasi nga yan, makakatulong yan sa mga ganyang emergency pag kailangan ka umuwi. When an OFW decides to purchase the compulsory insurance coverage, he or she will receive the benefit packages also that will be helpful for claims, specifically death, accidental tsaka natural, permanent total disablement, subsistence allowance, compassionate visit, repatriation expenses, tsaka emergency expenses. Okay? So, okay na yan, ha? So, kumuha ng insurance, alright? Very good. So, that's my news regarding the Abiso OFW app. Okay? Na-review na natin yan. Actually, alright? Abiso OFW app. Alright, tabi ka na muna dito sa tabi ko. Alright. Very good. So, that's the latest news on that. Marami pa tayong kailangan pag-usapan, okay? Ayan, ito regarding education naman, anong breakthrough, okay? The DepEd, sa Manila Bulletin News also, okay, today, kahapon pala, ang DepEd trains over 550,000 teachers for school year 2021-2022 through VinSet 2.0, okay? Tingnan natin itong VinSet 2.0. Alright, VinSet 2.0. Ang requirement lang, of course, internet connectivity. Ano itong VinSet 2.0? This is the Department of Education, or DepEd, has so far trained more than 550,000 teachers and personnel during the second edition of a week-long virtual in-service training. VinSet is virtual in-service training in preparation for the opening of school year 2021-2022. Okay? Ayan. DepEd Virtual Inset 2.0 Educational Technology. Okay? August 30 to September 3 po itong training program na ito. The opening of school year 2021 2022 is fast approaching. Sabi to ni Education Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones. In a statement issued Thursday, September 2, which was kahapon lang, diba? Sabi niya, as we prepare our plans and programs for the upcoming school year, we also want to prepare our teachers and school heads through these upskilling activities. Okay, so she added, ang BINSET 2.0 started on August 30 and will run until today, September 3. It is the second edition of the training focused on capacitating ng mga teachers natin to use different online learning modalities, including DepEd's Learning Management System. So, ang DepEd ay may sarili na ring Learning Management System or LMS. Okay? DepEd Commons, DepEd TV, tsaka ang DepEd Radio. These are the different types of learning aside from online learning and modular learning, which is TV and radio. Some 554,062 participants, or about 66% of its entire teaching force, have attended the third day of the BINSET 2.0. Sabi to ng DepEd, ha? Over 500,000. Very good, right? BINSET 2.0's third day is by far the #1 most attended webinar online event, simultaneously participated by public school teachers in the Philippines. Sabi to ni DepEd Undersecretary Elaine Pascua in a Viber message sent to reporters. Pascua said Region 7 topped the list of regions having the most number of teachers participating at 84% of its entire teaching force, followed by Region 4A at 83%, Region 1 at 73%, Region 6 at 72%, Region 5 at 71%, and National Capital Region NCR at 70%. Okay, the week-long virtual training for public school teachers offers guided programs and international skill certifications by Microsoft, Adobe, and Google. Okay? Ito. Ayan, nakikita nyo. To help our public school teachers retool their ICT skills, their computer technology skills, our leaders must formulate and provide policies and projects that will enable them to apply their acquired knowledge in actual practice. Okay? So yan itong project na ito. Sabi pa ng DepEd na ang mga sessions na to ay makakatulong doon sa mga educators para ma-maximize and handle the property and technology tools in delivering online education and ensure that the platforms will be child-friendly. Di ba? Kasi nga, walang naging ganitong training nung nag-lockdown tayo last year ng March. Agad-agad nilipat sa online. Ang nag-suffer nun, yung quality ng education. Sorry to say, pero totoo. Right? Yung quality ng education nag-suffer. Right? Because minadali at walang training pa yung mga guro na mag-transition sa online. Right? DepEd said that the sessions can help educators maximize and handle the property and technology tools in delivering online education. The program will also assist the participants, in utilizing emerging technology tools. Siyempre, train sila para paggamit ng mga LMS or yung mga learning platforms, at saka yung paggawa ng materials, di ba? Na mailipat, ma-digitize yung school, yung mga lessons nila na transfer, ginawang PowerPoint, ginawang interactive tools, So, this program will assist the participants in utilizing emerging technology tools and applications to maximize the use of the cross-platform operating system, Meanwhile, Pasco positively noted during the opening day that the second BINSET reached more participants due to recent SIM card distribution. This is a testament of you, our public school teachers, your passion, commitment, and dedication to your chosen profession, your advocacy to educate our nation's youth, sabi to ni Pascua. The BINSET is jointly spearheaded by the offices of the Undersecretary for Administration, Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction, at saka Undersecretary for Field Operations. Ito ay inorganize ng Information and Communications Technology Service or ICTS. Finally, we are expected to be skillful in navigating the education technology so that we can create more interesting lessons for the children. Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction, Diosdado San Antonio said. So, ayan ang nag-usapan natin yung Vincent, right? Okay? Ang nakakaano niyan, okay, merong mga nag-oppose nitong project na ito. Okay? I remember, nung sa news nung prior to, nung August 31, okay, an article was published by Marlena Hernando Malipot sa Manila Bulletin, okay? Ang title nun was No to Vincent. Teachers Group opposes DepEd's virtual in-service training. Of course, successful tong by now because we at least with the number of attendees numbering to more than 500,000. There were a group of teachers who expressed opposition to this ongoing virtual in-service training being conducted by the DepEd. Bakit? For the Teachers Dignitary Coalition or yung TDC, the conduct of the Vincent, which started on August 30, which lasts today, September 3, only adds up to the tasks required from teachers before the school opening starts next month. Ito yung mga nag-oppose kasi daw extra work for them. Citing a memorandum released by DepEd and signed by 3 undersecretaries, Diosdado San Antonio, Rev. C. Escobedo, and Alain Pasqua, TDC National Vice Chairperson Olivia de Guzman said that teachers will have a one-day virtual seminar for a week. It is said that this is for training on topics related to the use of technology, particularly the internet, in teaching teachers now that the distance learning is the system used in schools. However, sabi ni de Guzman, he argued that DepEd does not seem to be aware of the situation ng mga teachers because instead of addressing their needs, webinars are being held for teachers at all levels. Kasi nga, social distancing, kaya ginawa nang ang ganun, webinar. Training pa din naman yun eh. Ito na lang talaga yung sa mga ayaw mag-innovate at gumamit ng teknolohiya para ma-facilitate ang things. That is a safe way naman of doing training. Well, sabi ni Guzman, there are webinars at the school, at the district, and at the division level. Does DepEd know if these help teachers be more productive? Does this help raise the level of quality of teaching? Training nga eh. TDC said that before DepEd requires the teachers to participate in such activities, the agency must first fulfill its obligations to the teachers. Sabi niya, DepEd obligates us to virtual seminars and other online activities, but their obligation to provide free laptop and internet access to teachers are not yet fulfilled. Yun naman pala. Yun na nga. Dapat nga, pero provide din yung mga laptop tsaka internet access, di ba, sa mga eskwelahan, sa teacher. Yun nga yung di ba, minention ko na yan dito, na sana, kagaya sa ibang countries, they provided Wi-Fi para makapagtuloy ng aral online, tsaka they gave mga tablets or laptops to teachers and students to learn with, okay? Sa atin, hindi pa yan achieve, okay? De Guzman also called out DepEd for not granting their requests for dialogues to discuss the issues that confront the teachers. Oh, how sad. If DepEd would only be open to discussion and listen to its teachers, it would be easy to take into account our situation, experience, sentiments, and opinions on the policies and programs they're implementing. O nga naman, dapat naman talaga magkaroon ng grievance meeting regarding this kasi ang dami naman talagang nangyari na mga mali or mga problemas na meet up na nag-online education or distance learning. So dapat talaga they should be heard, right? Due to the coronavirus situation in the country, DepEd hosts this year's INSET online. The VINSET is part of the Public Schools of the Future Frameworks Digital Rise Program. Pero yun na nga, natuloy ito, okay? Natuloy naman ito at yun na nga, today ang last day nitong VINSET na parang successful naman. Pero sana, yun na nga, sana in the very near future, okay, DepEd will have an open discussion and listen to the teachers and listen to their sentiments and opinions regarding the policies and programs that DepEd are imposing. Okay? Yun lang naman. Magtulungan, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, another news on updates, okay? All right? Ang Panasonic naman, okay, ay nag-launch ng window type inverter air conditioner with COVID fighting nano X technology in the Philippines. Wow, okay? Team Out of Town Blog Hub never has it been sabi ng it is recording to sa itong news na to ay galing sa Team Out of Town Blog Hub. Never has it been more important to ensure clean air than ngayon. Talaga naman dapat. At time na ang novel coronavirus, SARS-CoV-2, is spreading in every corner of the world. Ayan pa, dagdagan pa ng Delta, right? People have been largely confined to their own homes in a bid to prevent the continuing spread of this virus, especially with the emergence of more infectious virus strains nga like the Delta. Thus, it is important to make every effort to keep the indoor air of homes and personal spaces as safe as possible. So, itong Panasonic, okay, ay merong latest breakthrough. Gumawa siya ng air conditioner na merong, disinfectant. Anyway, Panasonic has been rising to the call by optimizing its decades-long innovation called Nano, N-A-N-O-E, X technology to help win the battle for quality air for life. Okay. Okay. Once again, I'm taking this opportunity to greet and welcome the people that are watching with me today. Maraming salamat sa inyong support, okay? At pinag-uusapan natin yung mga latest breakthroughs sa technology, of course, especially if they're affecting our lives dito sa Pilipinas. So, ayan, ang Panasonic ay okay, on July 31, 2020, last month or a few months ago, Panasonic Corporation released news verifying the effectiveness of its Nano X technology in inhibiting the novel coronavirus. At talaga, itong air conditioner ito aircon. Through collaborations with Osaka Prefecture University, the company carried out a test, the results of which show that 99% of SARS-CoV-2 was successfully inhibited in 3 hours. One through hydroxyl radicals contained in the water, nano-sized electrostatic atomized water particles. Okay, very techie, right? Very clinical. On October 26, 2020, okay, last year, Panasonic Corporation, in collaboration with the global contract research organization TechCell in Paris, France, also announced the inhibitory effect of Nano X technology, with the benefits of hydroxyl radicals on the novel coronavirus. Sinapatay niya yung virus in 3 hours ba? Similar to the previous test, results were also based on a comparative verification conducted in a 4-5L test space containing SARS-CoV-2 with and without exposure to Nano X. It was determined that over 99.99% of novel coronavirus activity was inhibited within 2 hours pala. Wow! Ano ba? Okay. Ano ba ang nanotechnology? Right? What is Nano X technology? That is N-A-N-O-E. Alright? What is Nano X technology? Well, Nano X technology is unique to Panasonic, supported by continuous research and development since 1997. Through more than 20 years, Nano X has been found to inhibit pathogenic microorganisms, bacteria, fungi, viruses, and allergens, bringing down PM 2.5 components that have adverse effects on the human body. The inhibitory effect of Nano X on the novel coronavirus is the latest evidence of the power of this breakthrough in technology. Galing. Ang Nano X kasi collects invisible moisture in the air, okay? Tapos applies a high voltage it applies malaking kuryente, high voltage to it, okay? Nilalagyan ng high voltage to it to produce hydroxyl radicals contained in the water. Hydroxyl radicals inhibit the growth of pollutants such as bacteria and viruses. So, napapatay nito yung mga virus, mga viruses, right? They are characterized by being strongly oxidative and highly reactive, but normally have a short lifespan. So, contained in tiny water particles, kaya nga nano, parang nano X has a long lifespan and can spread over long distances. Galing ha? It has an inhibitory effect on both airborne and adhered substances. Okay, Panasonic air conditioners and its other appliances equipped with the nano TMX contain about 4.8 trillion per second hydroxyl radicals. Okay, because of such a huge quantity of hydroxyl radicals contained in water, nano TMX can inhibit surface level pollutants by penetrating deep into fabric materials and inhibiting pathogenic microorganisms, allergens, mga pollens, and hazardous substances, including bacteria and viruses, okay? So aside from residential indoor spaces, Panasonic's air conditioners and its other appliances equipped with nano TMX technology are also capable of providing 24-hour air protection in business establishments, including restaurants, hospitals, offices, mga gym, schools, pati, okay? Di ang galing, right? So Panasonic Air Conditioning Philippines proudly introduced the latest addition to its line of air conditioners with Nano TMX. Ito yung Panasonic Premium WAC Inverter XU Series window type aircon to with Nano TMX. Alright? So kung gusto niyo bumili ito, sabihin niyo lang, it's the Panasonic Premium WAC Inverter XU Series window type. Okay? Yan ang air condition na merong Nano TM technologies to help more Filipinos reap the benefits of COVID fighting. Ang Nano TMX ang solution na binibigay ng Panasonic. Okay, tama na. Commercial na to. Okay, goodbye. Alright? So as a global citizen, Panasonic takes its purpose of caring for quality air to heart and is committed to the uninterrupted pursuit of the potential of NanoX technology towards fulfilling a better life, a better world. Okay? Salamat, Panasonic, sa magandang development na yan. Very good. Okay? Alright, so, next, well, we don't have a lot of time, alright? Isa pang latest breakthrough to technology is itong ito na lang. Ibang aspect naman. Alright? Wait a minute. Let me just remove this from my face. Itong OFW. Okay, so, my last naman is sa immigration tayo. Okay? Regarding immigration and technology. The Immigration Bureau wants to warn everyone versus fake entry permits sold online. Okay? Ayan. Technology to kasi online na ngayon ang bentahan, right? The Bureau of Immigration warned foreigners against paying for supposed entry permits being offered online. Kasi naman lahat na lang pwedeng gawin online, di ba? Magaling ka lang mag-design, mag-graphics, lahat yan, yung mga cyber criminals ginagawa. Kinukuha yung mga logo ng mga legit, gumagawa, nagle-layout lang ng graphics. Ay, nako. So, please, be careful. There is no such service that provides entry permits, okay, being sold online. We believe that these scammers prey on the people they see on Facebook. Sabi to ni Immigration Commissioner Jaime H. Morente sa isang news release kahapon, okay? Mr. Morente said one of the victims reported being asked to contact an immigration officer to ensure smooth entry to the country in exchange for money. The alleged officer is not an employee of the Bureau based on the records. It is disconcerting to know, diba, that there are still those who can take advantage of the vulnerable even during this pandemic. Eh, talaga nga marami talaga yung mga cyber criminals na yan or mga criminal per se. Kasi hodang pandemic, wala silang awa, diba? Yan, loloko pa nga lalo. Ginagamit nila yung pandemic as a reason to the pandemic market to do anything that's related to the pandemia. and bordering on the sentiments of the mga tao, right? Pero kawawa, di ba? Nahirap na nga tayo sa trabaho at sa buhay. Meron pa mga manlulokong ganyan. Alright? So, apart from the Philippine nationals, only foreign spouses and children of Filipinos, okay, foreign parents of Filipino minors, and foreigners holding immigrant and non-immigrant visas are currently allowed to enter the country. So ulitin natin apart from the Filipino nationals, only foreign spouses and children of Filipinos, foreign parents of Filipino minors, and foreigners holding immigrant and non-immigrant visas are currently allowed to enter the country, okay? Foreigners with tourist visas must first obtain entry exemption documents from Philippine posts abroad to enter the country. A travel ban is also in effect until September 5 for passengers from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, United Arab Emirates, Oman, Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia from September 1 to 5. Okay, ba't di kayo kasaling Japan? And Japan ang dami infections. So yan, so that's the news about immigration. The immigration is warning you about buying online yung mga fake entry permits. Hindi po yan legal. Hindi po yan accepted. Okay? Mapapabalik pa kayo sa pinanggalingan nyo kung iyan i-present nyo sa immigration. Anyway, so okay. So that's my my latest breakthrough for today. Okay? Dito sa Buhay Online, thank you so much for joining us. Please feel free to field in questions or suggestions on what topics you still want to talk about. And of course, I welcome resource people to the show as guests po. Kung meron kayong gustong iparating at sabihin po sa ating madlang people, please feel free to message me or here at Broad Streamcast Communicators po, where we are also already maybe viewed on YouTube. Our past episodes po are immediately archived and saved sa aming YouTube channel na Broad Streamcast Communicators. So please like and subscribe po para po mas lumaki ang aming expanse, lumaki ang aming extent ng at magpapalawak ng aming serbisyo sa inyo. Thank you very much for joining me again today, okay? So in retrospect, that's what we talked about. Of course, yung pride ng mga Pinoy sa technology, yung Maya 4 and Maya 5 that already got launched internationally. Good job. Nung August 31. And of course, itong BINSET 2.0, which is good for training the teachers online and in preparation for them so this coming school year, kung paano nila, how they will cope with distance learning. And of course, yung mga hindi yan national ID, basta ID ng bakuna, tsaka yung mga mask. Marami pang breakthroughs tayo pinag-usapan this week. But the good news is, there's an Abiso OFW app which the OFWs can avail of and use to protect themselves and of course help us monitor them, how they're doing, diba? Very good. At saka syempre, yung magandang balita na sa UST, bumalik na yung mga medical students. They're welcome to go to the school to do their lab work, which is understandable naman why. Okay, very good. So happy Friday, everyone, and of course I know that most of you are looking forward to this weekend, but of course, and also from most of us who are working from home, there's no difference like for me. But of course, it doesn't give us a reason not to enjoy our weekends, even if we're at home. Because, it's really a wonder, nakakagulat isipin na, na ngayon, September. Ay, sandali! Mayroon pala akong sasabihin. Oh my gosh. Yung 3, okay, ang sabi sa Palasyo, okay, this is a 17 hours ago na news from GMA News. Malacanang said yesterday, a 3-week hard lockdown in areas experiencing a surge of COVID-19 cases is not feasible. Bakit? Presidential spokesperson Harry Roque was responding to the reported suggestions to limit movement to those highly essential workers, such as healthcare workers, to stop COVID-19 transmission. Sabi niya, well, sa ngayon po, parang hindi po doable yan. Dahil nakikita namin po na ayaw nating lalo pang dumami ang hanay ng mga nagugutom. Okay? We are aiming for total health, meaning we want to bring down the number of cases and reduce the number of people getting hungry also. Okay? Sinabi nila okay na the immediate goal is to keep COVID-19 patients needing hospitalization at 2% of total cases or less to ensure that the healthcare system will not be overwhelmed dahil nga sa pagdami. Okay? Metro Manila, the epicenter of the COVID-19, was placed under ECQ August 6 to 20. Pues ngayon, Metro Manila has since transitioned to MECQ from August 21 to September 7. So, hindi sabi na nito news na to, on Wednesday, the Department of Interior and Local Government Undersecretary Jonathan Malaya said the proposal to replace the wide enhanced community quarantine with granular 2-week lockdown is now up for final approval sa IATF. But there is no consensus among the different agencies na instead ng malawakang ECQ ang gagamitin. So, nakikiusap naman, okay, sinabi ng gobyerno na parang hindi feasible yun kasi nga ang economy natin lalong babagsak. But anyway, on that note, so, yun. That was my last salvo today. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you very much and have a good weekend, everybody. Faith, hope, and love. Huwag kakalimutan. Faith, hope, and love. Thank you.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.